I'm stressed. I'm waking up in the middle of the night with anxiety and thinking, am I doing this?
Opening soon follows the true story of a restaurateur's vision from concept to opening night.
Everything's been printed.
On the wrong way.
The wrong way. I don't want things done sloppy, I want it done right.
No.
But it's getting, I'm desperate now.
Alicia Silverstone does it. Woody Harrelson does it. They eat only raw food. So does Jennifer Italiano, but her life isn't as glamorous.
I am Basil Girl, remember? You know, my life is very simple these days. I pretty much work, I go to the gym, and I go home.
She's living with her mother to save money.
All by myself.
Jennifer owns a raw food restaurant in a gritty Toronto neighborhood.
The restaurant right now is my family. I'm very single, but this is like my husband, you know? This is my partner.
The partner's not a big earner. It's a grungy hole in the wall that seats all of 6 people.
It's one of those little places in a neighborhood that people kind of find or they've heard about, and you know, it's kind of growing.
More people are coming to believe enzymes in raw food are alive and they aid digestion. Cooking kills them and the nutritional value of the food. Believers follow rigorous rules. No red meat, of course. Sushi, but no fish. Pizza with a no-bake crust. Cannelloni without pasta. But Jennifer's no hardcore cultist.
I never got into it, like I said, to be like, okay, this is the ultimate cuisine. I got into it because I actually just believe it's another cuisine out there. And it simply, I think, was just the universe telling me, okay, I think you're gonna do raw food instead of becoming the Italian chef you at heart thought you would be.
But heeding the message of the universe is unbalancing her life force.
Right now I work in the basement and it's very blue, and sometimes I feel very blue because I'm in the basement and I go a little crazy.
In a search for sanity and a more lucrative business, Jennifer's building a new restaurant 3 doors away from the old one. Live is 10 times bigger. It'll seat 60 and the kitchen will be big and bright.
So I'll be literally, hopefully outside here. This is where I should be, in my kitchen, which is non-existent at this point in time.
The personal stakes are huge.
It's all me. Yeah, I have a lot riding on myself. Yeah, I'm putting my whole life on this. Good. Yeah, because this is very clinical right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously we're not gonna have bars on the windows.
Maybe we both let me out.
It's a health food.
She's relying on her new best friend, Steve, the designer and project manager.
If anybody's my partner, it's him, in the sense that we're trying to build not only like just a restaurant, but he's helping me build a brand.
I want the whole space to link back to our logo, which is this sprout, which is kind of a stylized contemporary sprout. And, you know, these shapes. So we've got some organic looking shapes. You know, we've added a bit of a curve to the L.
The goal is to create a new stylish image for raw food.
You know, it's not only for like socks and sandals.
Right, well, it's cuisine.
Braids under the arms,
yeah.
and if you are, that's good. But, you know, you want to have a nice place where you can eat. I like to be clean. You know.
Well, it's cuisine.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
We're trying to get it out of that stereotype.
But will anyone want to eat this cuisine?
I'm hoping people are gonna like it and gonna want to come. My heart cringes when I pass by places and there's nobody in it. Like, that's a big fear of mine. Like, I'm gonna have all this great grass floor and there'll be me lying in it being like, well, maybe if I would have done this differently.
She should have done one thing differently. The building is an old house, and Jennifer started demolition without getting commercial zoning. The city has shut her down until the paperwork is straightened out.
The biggest problem is this was an old house. You know,
Yeah,
this would have
for
been like
sure.
the living room. Now we can see that there was a fireplace.
Yep.
So it was never meant, you know, to be commercial and a restaurant.
Jennifer's putting up $80,000 of her own money, and she's feeling the financial pinch.
I have to pay my bills, so it is stressful to think that I've got to make a go of this. I've got to make this work. Now I have to pay off a loan, plus pay my, you know, my lease every month.
It's March. Jennifer needs to be open by May, and she's starting to panic.
Okay, I'm back. Everything's fine.
No.
Everything's good. It's frustrating yourself. You've got your momentum going. You're looking forward. You've got everything psyched. And then it's like, hey, pause. And you kind of feel like, you know what, like, maybe this isn't meant to be.
You'll keep everything ready to go so that as soon as you can break ground,
Right.
you'll blitz through the back, right?
That's right. 6 to 8 weeks for us to complete.
6 to 8 weeks is what we're going for. I want to open. I want to open before the weather gets really nice. Like, I want to have the start of the new season in my new space.
The snow is starting to melt. Opening night is only 6 weeks away.
I'm like, you know what, guys? Like, I have to get out of here. This is my prime seat. Like, I should be having patio now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's get going.
It's 6 weeks later. Live is supposed to be open, but the building permit still hasn't been approved, and Steve, the project manager, is avoiding Jennifer's calls.
Really scared to call me, but he's kind of like, Jen, like, I'm sorry, like, because I'm like, you know what, guys, like, I have to get out of here. This is my prime seat. Like, I should be having patio now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's get going. Like,
Jennifer's worried that Steve won't be ready to go when the permit finally does arrive.
I don't understand why things can't be done. Like, when the permit goes along, why can't the sign be put up? The front be changed. Like, I don't want things done sloppy. I want it done right.
No.
But it's getting, I'm desperate now.
I know.
So next week, like, I'm gonna be on you, and I'm gonna be on Will.
Sure.
Like, not to say, like, but I want to walk by and see that things are being done.
Yeah.
Like, it scares me when I walk by. I just see plywood in the front.
I know.
Listen, like, I'm stressed. I'm not sleeping. I'm waking up in the middle of the night with anxiety and thinking, am I doing this? Like, everyone's like, all in good time. No, this is not all in good time. I'm the one who's in that basement 24/7, not you guys.
But the days drag on, and the construction permit is still stuck at City Hall. Finally, the permit application arrives. The first thing to get underway, the new kitchen.
This is demolition. New opening here, joining the old of the addition. So this was the only thing that was standing in our way, was this double brick wall.
Now this is what I call progress! It looks wonderful. Unbelievable!
So you feel
I
better
can see
now?
it, like, you know, but now that the wall's down, it's like, it just seems so... Hello in the kitchen!
A raw food kitchen relies on blenders, processors, and dehydrators. Just making a pizza crust takes 2 days. Buckwheat has to be soaked and sprouted, then blended to a paste and dried. The key question, how many people really want to eat it?
Some people, you know, they do know what they're in for. Other people are completely like carnivores and they're just like, you know, very kind of skeptical.
For the tasting, she's gathered a group that is not the usual bean sprout crowd, professional athletes.
As athletes, that's carbs and protein. That's all we care about. No diet.
Yeah.
Just eat.
No. So everything is essentially alive. It's very healthy. You guys can dig in and see how you feel. And
So it's alive. What do you mean?
So is there stuff?
It's alive. No, it's
There's organisms in there. And stuff?
it's basically all organic and it's raw. So it's in its highest life form.
So bite it.
You eat it whatever. If you want a fork or anything, you guys can just munch on your big boys, I think.
I'll wait a minute to see how far my guys fall out.
That's good.
That's a good taco.
It's good Super Bowl food.
It is. Here's some raw pizza. So this is Hawaiian pizza. So it's got a hemp cheese. Hemp cheese. Hemp and pepper cheese.
Made from wheat.
From hemp seeds.
Natural.
Natural
Everything's
high. I
natural.
like to actually taste every flavor in this. Very unique.
Did you expect this though? Like this is completely not cooked. Did you guys ever hear anything about this kind of
I
food?
didn't know what to expect.
I actually found it quite surprisingly good. I never had. I have a greater appreciation for organic food.
Oh baby, I like it raw.
You like it raw?
It's 2 weeks to the opening of Live. The kitchen equipment arrives, but Steve doesn't have the kitchen ready.
3 pages
This
long.
is today's hit list.
And this is just today.
This is why the bags under my eyes are getting bigger.
Steve still hasn't ordered all the design elements. He prides himself on being a last-minute kind of guy.
You know, I come in near the end and make some of these last-minute changes, so I'm very lucky that way. I mean, a lot of other contractors would just kill me or, you know.
Jennifer might want to kill him too.
I should just be going in there as far as I'm concerned. No more of this. Well, we're changing we don't have time for change. We've changed how many months have we? I don't even know like how long we've been on this project anymore.
It's been 3 months, and it'll be a while longer.
We got a call at 10 o'clock yesterday morning, and there's a container strike in Vancouver.
Yeah.
And our floor was on a container from Taiwan. So it's been trapped in a container yard.
Are you serious?
So it's stuck on a train right now.
I'll be honest, I really don't see us getting done. I know how things go, like, you know what I mean? Like, nothing's gonna be done. Okay, so what are we doing? I know, I'm freaking. It's just,
so
I've had such a bad morning.
And it's about to get worse. Her branded merchandise has arrived misprinted. The word organic doesn't appear. A significant omission for a raw food restaurant.
I've put so much consideration in these t-shirts and the money belts. I've had the organic, like everything. Everything's been printed.
On the wrong way.
The wrong way. And I can't do it again. I spent too much money on everything.
I think that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because organic is, I mean, like one of our
That's
biggest
like,
things.
and this is the brand now. You know what I mean? Anyways, okay, so.
we're running really late. It's a mess here.
Is it opening or what?
It's the height of summer. A week till the opening of Live. Finally, Jennifer can get a look at her new kitchen space. She doesn't like it.
Okay, now this is a big issue now.
Okay.
It's become a big issue.
You're too exposed?
We're too exposed.
The problem? It's not her cozy, private little basement.
I feel a little naked.
Yeah.
I do. I feel a little bit like I'm used to being in my basement. Like I like being in a basement.
Well,
Luckily, Live has a basement prep kitchen.
Welcome to my new kitchen. in the basement again. Little radio, the window. Isn't it great? It's very like yellow mellow. Yeah, this is a nice working space. I'm gonna be down here. First day. Where is she? She's in the basement already.
It's 36 hours to the opening of Live. The place doesn't look ready, but Steve is confident.
All the stuff that ultimately will be what people see, you know, is not here. It can't be here, even if it was already. And then all the little finishing touches can't be put in till probably the very last minute tomorrow.
Jennifer is deeply worried about this approach.
Today is the day before we're opening, and I'm getting very stressed out. Hello? Hi, Steve. I'm all right. How are you doing?
Okay, we're running really late. It's a mess here.
Is it opening or what?
They'll be here till tomorrow. I'm serious.
Yeah?
Half the floor still hasn't arrived. Steve had to find an alternative, and he needs Jennifer's approval.
I'd rather see it with the lights on and...
Yeah, I can't tell right now,
No.
and I feel so nervous.
I know.
Right now, I'm having such a freaking day and a half.
Yeah.
I'm sure we all are. So
We
what's
all are.
happening now?
This is the scary stage because it's like every hour.
Yeah, because I'm like
As
at the
things
point, like
get-
if I hadn't called these people for the opening, I'd be
I
like,
know.
okay,
Yeah.
next week. I'm telling you, that's how I
Trust
feel.
me, I'd like it to be next week too, but no, we've already committed. We're going.
Okay.
This is it. We're gonna do it.
With only 30 hours to go, some basic carpentry is just getting underway.
It won't be that long. Dave, like ETA out front for the sign. Half hour? Well, you know, it's Friday rush hour, and people are delivering stuff, but we're still not quite ready. Hold on, sorry.
As the construction chaos swirls, Jennifer gets another surprise. Her
Yeah.
opening party's getting
Okay.
too big.
Okay. My best friend is just invited her massage therapist. I found out that somebody yesterday has invited the secretary from his doctor's office. And you want to be a total bitch, but like I have over 150 people coming to this thing possibly. Like, is it a free-for-all? Like, yeah. Come. Tell your family and their 6 kids to come too.
With less than a day to go, the new kitchen's not ready. Jennifer's getting desperate.
Jen screaming. Now I'm losing it.
It's not on?
oh, like, it's not clean, and I gotta clean it, and all these things are fridges. I'm starting to clean here, I don't care. Is it like really dusty?
There's still big questions about whether the space can be ready.
Either, like, I heard one guy say, let's pray for a miracle. Yeah, I heard that. I almost walked out the door. I don't know why this all wasn't done. The planting should have been done last week. What can we do?
It's 8 hours to opening, and Steve's worked all night to make Live livable.
We left here about 5 o'clock this morning. We wanted it to be very nice when Jen walked in the morning, you know? And, because that first impression is, you know, that could have thrown off her whole day.
Jennifer's not happy.
I'll be honest, never again. Like, have something where I'm never, like, on the ball, because I have to be organized. I don't like working like this. I'm just, like, I don't know.
Steve's last-minute approach is sending her over the edge.
Honest to God, I don't know why this all wasn't done. The planting should have been done last week. What can we do? Lee and I, what can we do? Yeah, we gotta do different jobs, because I need 2 people in the back, and I need things done. And I'm like, okay, what else to do? Where's your paper towel? Okay, yeah, you know what, but we have 2 holes to fill buckets, which is quick. I'm so scared of heights, and I'm up here.
It's 6 hours to opening. The food prep is being done in the old kitchen. Construction on the new one still isn't finished, but at least the kitchen staff is working with calm efficiency.
Foods, I'm pretty much, I'm honest to God, I'm pretty organized on my part. So this is a vegan brown rice sushi. It's a coconut sushi we're making tonight with some mango, some like Thai basil, and let's see, we're putting green onions. Very good. Yeah.
With an hour to go, Jennifer and her staff finally get into the new kitchen.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All this crap here is not supposed to be here yet.
Okay. Okay. We can use that down there too.
Yeah. We're gonna
should we just wherever?
Yeah. It's very surreal, I'll be honest. I don't even feel it. Maybe I'll start feeling when people start walking in tonight. I'm working on this for like months and months, and now it's all at this moment, you know? And it's all this moment to come.
Live opens 4 months late. Initial budget, $80,000. Final budget, $180,000.
I can't wait to eat here. I really can't. This looks amazing.
Oh my God, more flowers for me! What? Okay, so, yeah, make a little more apricot. And more sweet potato, a little bit more, okay? You ready to go? That's good.
For some of the crowd, raw cuisine is totally new. The veterans are also pleased.
Great food. Really great food.
The whole raw experience, it's one of those things where you can't go back.
This place is gonna like get internationally known. It's like, I think so.
Yeah.
Sure.
I hope so. I hope so.
For Jennifer, months of frustration evaporate in moments.
So we made it.
We made it, keep it. Honestly, baby, you did such a great job. Honest to God.
We're a good
It looks
team.
amazing, and I'm
Thank
so
you for
relieved.
trusting me.
I trust you with my life. I mean, I'm just a girl that used to like to play around with food, and I started from a place with 4 seats, and I have all this, and it's remarkable. Like, even for myself, I'm kind of impressed with myself, so I feel like I can finally breathe.
A painful birth, but Live lives. Find more at fineliving.com. Real information for real people.